Hi everyone, this is Marianela Leiva, and this is my video about A Brave New World. And the book is really interesting. There's a lot of characters and detail and information that may be easy to talk about, but there's a point, a detail that especially caught my attention. My point is going to be the knowledge. From the beginning of the book, it's easy to see the characters in a science environment. There are study people doing complex jobs. It's easy to think that there are highly studied people, science degrees, and people with great knowledge in that civilization. During the book, it's easy to see how that civilized people is instead of develop the critical thinking are like a program people. They cannot decide what to think. They already have the thoughts inside of their minds. However, in the last chapter, the novel takes an unexpected change when Mustafa Mond started talking about books, and he mentioned a lines from Shakespeare, and they start talking about why the books are not allowed in that perfect world. Immediately that Mustafa Mond makes that reference to Shakespeare, John starts making some questions about why it's not allowed, what happened with the knowledge, why the people may know to know that great pieces of art. And Mustafa explained during that meeting why. And it's basically because they want to avoid the feelings, to avoid the possibility to the people to think about what can be different. And how they did? They programmed the people so they will not think about it, they will not understand what the books or the music is about because they don't have that mindset. They just believe what they include on their training programs, to call in some way. He also commented about a research made some generations ago where the people had access to the knowledge, and that was a disaster. So at the end, the message for me is clear. That way of thinking, that way of program the people is what keep the stability, the social stability, and the society as they plan it. Mustafa is a perfect politician, I think. He made rules for the others that not apply for himself. He has the control, the knowledge. So at this point, knowledge is synonym of power. And you may wonder why that caught my attention. Well, because I think that can be comparable with our society. Our educational system can be part of that without realize that we are doing that. For example, I'm not saying that the Catholic classes must be present in all the schools, but the curricula of high school and primary school must have something related to values. Also, I made the reference with some fundamentals of education where is proposed the idea that the education in schools became because the society, the governments needed a way to control the people. There are some theories about how the education is made to control the society, and it's easy to make a comparison. And people with certain knowledge, degrees, and educational levels are easy to control than people who is not educated. It's easy to think about it and can be part of what we as a society are living and making. Also, I would like to make the reference about how the educational system in Costa Rica is designed to prepare employees. There's a few courses or careers that may prepare someone who has that entrepreneur's feeling to grow up as their own business. The majority of the courses in the universities prepares employees that must work for someone else. So I know that the book is full of examples that can be compared with our real life, but that point makes me think about, well, is that way of program the people the beginning of the problem, because they are not thinking, so they are adapting some behaviors and practices as a knowledge or as a society standard, because they are not allowed to think or to question what is happening around them. And there's a possibility that we are developing that way of thinking. Someone told me that the best story is the one that has never been told. In this case, the book makes me think about what can be the connection with the Mustafa knowledge of the story of Linda when she disappeared was because she was pregnant. So who knows that, who can be aware of what may happen if the society and the civilization knows that she was pregnant, and how can be related to. So that's the part of the story that is not on the pages, and is also related to knowledge and what the people think that they know, and also as what we want to develop, what we want to program on the children's mindset, how as a teacher we can add value to someone's life, how as a teachers we are going to have that superpower to create ideas and to develop a difference in a kids or teenagers' mind. So that was my point. Thank you very much.